Thank you very much for joining us this morning. I was hoping you could start off by introducing yourself and tell our listeners a little bit about yourself.
Absolutely. So my name is Lee Lucas. I'm the Principal and Chief Executive of the Fashion Retail Academy based in London.
I was hoping you could next tell us a little bit about the fashion industry in the UK.
Absolutely. The fashion industry in the UK is quite a fascinating one, really. So I think from a fashion perspective, it's long been heralded as one of our major kind of world exports and certainly world renowned. From a actual economic point of view, the fashion and retail industry is actually worth about £42 billion a year to our economy. And for all of the negativity that you often hear in the press around store closures and the changing shape of the high street, actually is a growth area, largely driven by online and globalization, but there are huge demands for roles today in industry.
I was wondering what sort of skills are being sought after in the fashion industry and the retail sector at the moment?
Yeah, I think gone are the days where being an expert in one area kind of works anymore. And I think what we know from our own research at the Fashion Retail Academy with the 140 or so retailers that we work with is that actually really broad skills are increasingly important. So, creative skills, absolutely, maths, economic skills, absolutely, business skills, but also IT and technical skills. But often what happens is that people with those backgrounds or A-levels even, in those areas don't necessarily immediately think of retail or fashion retail as being an option, because people often just think of shop floor jobs and they always think of retail, but actually those head office roles, great careers, and, in, as I said, high demand.
So what sort of advice would you have for students finding out their A-level results and equivalent results? What sort of advice do you have for them?
Well, I think, those that got the results they were hoping for, many congratulations. It's always a great thing to see. For those that didn't, actually, you're not alone. So I think my advice is, don't panic. It's not too late. Don't just go and sign up to the first university you find through clearing. I think clearing used to be seen as a bit of a path for rejected students, and there was a bit of a stigma that was attached to going through clearing. But what I would say to them is that you're not alone. More and more students, those missing grades and those that have achieved their grades, are actually going through the clearing process as they start really waiting to the very last minute to choose what they want to do, or having second thoughts about what they choose what they want to do because of things like tuition fee and student debt. So what I would say is, on not alone, there'll be tens of thousands of students in the same situation as you. Use the clearing information on the UCAS website, call your institutions of choice, and take it from there.
So, I was hoping you could tell us a bit more about how the Fashion Retail Academy sort of compares.
Yeah, so we're a charity. We were founded back in 2005, actually by industry for industry. So a group of retailers got together, put their differences aside, and came together for a kind of common cause, which was them recognising that graduates from colleges and universities didn't have the skills that were needed, had all the theory, but not the practical skills to get into a job in industry. And that's just as true today. So we now work with about 140 brands. And our degrees, for instance, that we've written with those brands are compared, we think, as a real alternative to a typical 3-year degree. So we offer an accelerated program, which is a full BA Honours degree in 2 rather than 3 years, saving an entire year of someone's time, but also an entire £9,000 in tuition fee. And along with that, because all of our courses have been designed with retailers, we're so convinced it will lead them to a job. As are the retailers, there are guaranteed interviews upon graduation, and 95% of our students go on to job roles at the end of their time with us.
And of course, studying, I assume, is important to picking up a career in the fashion industry.
Yeah, I think, there's an old-fashioned saying my parents used to say quite a lot, which is, it's not what you know, it's who you know. And I think, that often gets bounded around in odd ways. But I think with with fashion, it's probably a bit of both. And, actually, as a specialist provider, I think we try to give our students the what through the course, but also to, really expose them to people in industry who are the very ones that are recruiting them upon graduation. So I think studies are important. Retail's more complex and more fast-paced, so I think having the right skill set to maximise that is really key.
So if our listeners would like to find out more, how can they do that?
So you can go to our website, which is fashionretailacademy.ac.uk.
Well, I'd like to thank you very much for taking the time out to talk to us here at Art Radio Transmission today.
It's a pleasure. Thank you so much for having me.